What's up guys, Game Over here, and this is my first video where I'll be uh, trying to discuss some more topics which are hot per se. So basically we just saw a glimpse of the PlayStation 5 Pro and the reception hasn't been that good. So I'm just going to break down some of these into smaller topics and which might make you feel like if it's something up your alley to purchase or it's not. So the main uh, thing that Mark Cerny discussed in his video, which was really short, or if I just say that out loud, I mean the PS4 Pro video was for an hour long where he properly discussed the games that it had and the differences, but the PS5 Pro did not have that. This was a short 9-minute video where we were just like, we have the PSSR, we have enhanced ray tracing, we have more GPU power and stuff. The speculations that we had were indeed true, and it does have around 45% more GPU power, and it has around 60 CUs as per this leaks, which which are actually good, and it could give you much better quality. This is the game. This is the game Final 27 Rebirth, which I played on the PlayStation 5, and it was really, really bad. The performance mode was so blurry. I mean, they're upscaling it, but the base resolution seems like it's even less than 1080p at this point. So, if you're an enthusiast, then I think Pro would be pretty good. If you just factor out the price point at this point, I've seen multiple videos where people just make a $700 PC machine, and it's pretty good. And the pro is that you can just use different types, change specific parts on a PC that you cannot do on a PlayStation 5 Pro. Not to mention the PS Plus price point. Yeah, so let's just discuss if it's. So let's just discuss the specs in a moment. The CPU is the same. The GPU has more compute units, which would definitely help with uh, with ray tracing and whatnot. Consoles just had shadow ray tracing, but this one might have uh, ray traced reflections or even more type of ray tracing. Apart from that, I think the resolution for performance mode is not that good in recent games. We've seen Unreal Engine 5 demos which run pretty bad. That might help as per Digital Foundry, I think. Um, I'm just going off what I've seen online. Final 27 Rebirth runs really, really good on the Pro. Um, the resolution is much better than it is on the base PS5 in quality mode. So that's something really impressive, I guess. But that is something that you would expect on a $700 machine. Apart from that, storage options are 2 terabyte for this, so that's something factor as well. But it does not have a disk drive, neither does it have a stand. So yeah, you are really not getting a bang for the buck. But until and unless we start checking it out in person, we'll never know that what what the Pro is capable of. In terms of design, they've stuck with the same design. We just have different fins. We can just call it the Nike PlayStation. As we've seen the memes make the rounds, the size is smaller than the base PS5. So that's something. Um, the unique selling point, I think, is just for enthusiasts. I would say, like companies which are just making comparisons with the base PS5. Um, that's it. Not for a consumer who's doing a 9 to 5 job, who's trying to make ends meet. You wouldn't really spend that much money on it. I know I wouldn't spend that much money on such a machine. I don't think the PS5 has lived up to its potential as of yet. It needs a lot more games. It needs a lot more, yeah, a lot more games.